can get stressful around Thanksgiving when you're trying to figure out whose family you're going to spend time with, who's closer, who did we spend time with last year. The negotiation starts, right? That can get pretty stressful.
That can get very stressful. I mean, especially after you get married and you have multiple families that you have to consider. I mean, every time my husband and I go back to Kentucky, it's like, how are we splitting up our time?
Right.
And not just with family, but also with friends.
I think at some point when I went to visit in California at some point, I was stressing myself out going back home, trying to see everybody that I'm finally like, okay, you guys, here's where I am. I'm in PB. You want to come see me? Awesome. If not, catch you next time.
Okay, so I did that.
Nobody came to see you?
Nobody.
Oh, honey.
No. No.
Uh-huh. Bart and I were like, listen, this is our Airbnb. This is where we are staying. You want to come see us? This is where we drove the 5.5 hours, 6 hours. Y'all can drive 20, 30 minutes.
Wow. She sent another text going, hey, just want to make sure that you got the address right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Maybe it didn't go through.
Yeah.
The service. Yeah.
Hey, just want to let you guys know I'm still here.
Yeah.
Bart was pissed.
There are some people who can make that gamble and some who know they cannot.
Yeah.
Clearly, we find that out the hard way. Yeah. So Gia finds herself in this exact situation, and she needs to make decisions quickly and would love your help if you want to get in on this 1-855-BERT show. Hey, Gia.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, so you got this whole stressful, where are we going to go? Whose family going to hang out with? And you need to make some decisions quickly?
Yep, that's right.
All right, bring it. What you got?
Okay, so here's the situation. I don't want to be a bad wife, but I also don't want to be a bad mother. And this is the first year I've had a kind of new dilemma. So, long story short, I was married for several years. I have 2 kids from my previous marriage. So, according to our custody agreement, kids, would spend some holidays with me, some with my ex. So technically Thanksgiving should be his and Christmas would be mine this year. But we actually still have a really good relationship. So even since our divorce quite a few years ago, we've still just done holidays together. He is remarried, but I get along fine with his new wife, and it's just been a way that we can both be with the kids. And, so I assumed that I would go to his house and spend Thanksgiving with my children like every year. But, new element this year, I did get remarried.
Congrats.
And thank you.
You're welcome.
Sounds like it's been nothing but a hassle up until this point, this new marriage.
No. I didn't really think about what that meant for Thanksgiving because and this makes total sense and I don't blame him, but my husband assumes that we're traveling to go see his parents in St. Louis for Thanksgiving since he knows we're staying here to do Christmas with my kids.
Oh, the gateway to the West.
Gateway to stress right now.
Well played.
Gateway to divorce.
So I just don't know what to do here. I planned on staying here and doing Thanksgiving with my kids like always. But, now that I'm hearing my husband say he's wanting and expecting that we'll both go see his family, which again, that makes total sense. And he's excited about it. I don't know what to do. Do I travel with him and spend Thanksgiving with my husband and his family and miss a holiday with my kids for the first time ever?
And why can't the kids travel to St. Louis?
My ex gets some for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Okay. I see
And
what you're
she's
saying.
going to have them for Christmas this year.
That's not fair to...
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out a compromise here. And, there's time to discuss. So maybe this year you do Thanksgiving separately. And while that would suck, but you spend Thanksgiving with the kids and he goes back to see his family. And then next year you guys start a rotation where one year you're visiting his family and then the next year you're with the kids.
How old are your kids?
7 and 9.
Oh, yeah. They're still in that age where they care about you.
Yep. Yeah. They don't hate you. They don't hate you yet, man.
Yeah. I was going to say, if they're teens, they don't care.
Yeah.
No, that makes it so much harder. They they do still want to spend holidays with me.
Yeah, I'm with
my
Kristen.
husband we've done that where like he went like we separated for a holiday because that's how it worked and that's how it made sense. And then we just recalibrated and reorganized after that one.
I'm with Kristen. Kids first.
I agree.
And then push that thing down the road next year and worry about it next year. But
And he has to understand that. Well, he doesn't have to.
I think he will, though.
Yeah.
I don't see him not understanding that.
I mean, he's a grown ass man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a mature. He'll understand that, right?
I hope so.
Not all men are grown ass men. I hate to break that to you.
I mean, there can't be. To me, this is a no brainer here. It's kids first.
I don't see how you would have an issue with that as a man in this situation at all.
But that would be my
So it
suggestion.
means I'm spending the holiday with my ex instead of him.
It's about the kids.
It's about the kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
And your ex has somebody. So it's not like he's still single. You know what I mean? So that kind of takes that element out of it as well.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a no brainer. That was the easy one.
Maybe.
I feel like we have more confidence in your husband than you.
All right, Gia. Let us know how it works out. But our advice to you is go ahead,
Yep.
spend it with the kids this year, okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
The Bert Show.
Like what you just watched, you can get more of The Bert Show on your favorite podcast platform. Wherever you listen to your podcast, you can find us. I don't know what any of these buttons do, by the way.